Skybolt. When he was a kid, he grew up watching his father build and fly remote control airplanes. High and to the right, you'll see him inbound. Smoke will come on and he's going to tear up the sky for you. Remote control airplanes is what got him started. It created a spark in his soul for flight. He lived at the remote control flying field on the weekends. He traveled to different competitions with his dad, and this became a great passion of his, being able to build and fly and even compete with these aerobatic aircraft. High and above, United States Air Force Captain Jeremy Holt.
Do it, Loki. Look like he's waiting.
Over 250 horsepower powering this Skybolt airplane. And watch the roll rate. Up he goes over the top, pushes hard on the stick with what they call the outside Humpty Bump on the way down. A quick aileron roll to the left. He increases his speed as gravity helps him pick it up. Pulls back on that stick in his lap, experiencing some 6 times the pull of gravity. As he runs out of airspeed, pushes hard on the left rudder pedal. That's the hammerhead turnaround. Coming up next, we saw Chuck Vincent do a loop. This is Jeremy's chance to do a loop, but look what he does on the top. He's going to do what is known as a snap roll or a high-speed stall right here. Oh, yeah. Man, I wish I had my mother-in-law there. Comes through after the avalanche. Sets up for the half cubic. 5/8 of a loop. Watch the airplane come down, he'll roll it up right. His college of choice was Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. He attended the campus in Daytona Beach, Florida. He received his Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Engineering and at the same time enrolled in the Reserve Officers Training Corps for the United States Air Force. Up he goes with the roll sequence on the way up. There's one. Now watch him push over the top. Continue to roll the aircraft to the inverted and upright. After he graduated from Embry-Riddle, he received a pilot slot through the Air Force. He headed off to Valdosta, Georgia for pilot training in the T-6 Texan II. After graduating, he finished up fighter bomber training in the T-38 Talon in Columbus, Mississippi, and found out that his slot would be the venerable B-52 bomber, an aircraft that has been serving with the United States Air Force since 1952 and expects to be with the Air Force until the year 2040, an 88-year service life. Jeremy now goes into his 4-point roll in the Skybolt.
Right.
This is an incredibly fun airplane to fly. Not very heavy, not very big, very agile. Yet still, if you gotta go cross country in it, it's okay to do it. Now, watch him go up the 45, up to the top, into the vertical, over the top. He does his version of the mini loop. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go live to the cockpit and say hello to Jeremy Holt. Hello, Jeremy. How you doing, partner?
Hello, good afternoon, Lake Charles. What a pleasure to
flying. He's actually going to slow it down and get himself in a position where the airplane just turns as he sits upright, falling straight down at about 3,000 feet per minute. Take a look. The Skybolt, Air Force B-52 Captain Jeremy Holt, getting ready to put on his major's wings very soon. He dives down for some smash, some airspeed. Now watch him go straight up. Rolls the airplane on the upline. Rolls it the other way. Now flattens it out. Now the airplane is falling. There's one turn. Two turns. Three turns. Four turns. Boy, is that getting dizzy. 5 turns and recovers. A big round of applause. Come on, Louisiana, give it up for Jeremy Holt. While in Barksdale, when he started there, full-scale aerobatic flying seemed to be the next logical step after learning how to fly the huge B-52 bomber. He wanted to become an air show pilot. He got his tail wheel training in an American champion decathlon and started working on basic aerobatics with his squadron commander, who owns a smaller biplane than this known as the Pitts S-2A. There's a micro loop there. He purchased his Skybolt in the spring of 2012, and he's been in love with it ever since. He's still stationed at Barksdale Air Force Base along with his wife and 2 daughters. He's been there for 7 years. He's an instructor pilot at the 11th Bomb Squadron. He's got over 2,000 hours in the B-52. The B-52, part of the United States Air Force's triad of strategic bombers, along with the B-1, the bone as they call it, and also the B-2 stealth bomber. From knife edge to a double tumble and a quick recovery. He's going to bring it into land here in just a couple of seconds. We'll be moving on in just a moment. We're going to be launching the B-29 Super Fortress.